What up, y'all? Welcome to Smoke Session 101. Nigga been putting in some work over here. Something going on with my fucking string, y'all. Shit is bugging the fuck out real quick. But anyway, so been gone for a while, but I'm certainly back. You know what I'm saying? Like I never left. So I say that to say this. Be giving y'all a lot more free smoke. This is just a little quick, you know what I'm saying, announcement to let y'all know that I got them coming, you know what I'm saying? I was working hard. Working hard. So let me put these in a few places real quick. Right before I get to my smoke. I do not know what is going on with my shit. Probably too many people on my Wi-Fi. What the fuck that is? Anyway. Mm. So fights today. I fights today and fights tomorrow. We got the zone where they at. And we got Showtime putting on. They're putting on a fight. They just don't have. I don't see it as they have any other. They can't be outdone, so they got to put on a fight to keep everything. I mean, to stay relevant. I guess they want to be the last person or the last promotional company to have a fight before the end of the year. They want to be the last ones known. And Tank has to come and play. He has to come and put Homeboy to bed because he's fighting somebody nobody really knew. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a boxing fan, you don't know who this guy is. You just really don't. A lot of people give him the wrong fucking name. His name is not Isaac. It's Aesop Cruz. That's his name. So that's his name. Tank has to come to play. He's got to come and put heavy work in, and then like I said, right after that, he has to fight. He had to fight someone real, and I said, and I'm saying it. I wish Lord of the Rings was here to watch. I'm saying it. He has to fight Lomachenko. There's nobody else. He has to fight Lomachenko. There's nobody else that he can fight after this. Unless he goes up and fights Josh Taylor and then he's pulling a Canelo or some shit. But if that's not what he's doing, I ain't gonna lose respect for him. I'm gonna lose a little bit, but he's got to go fight Josh Taylor. Ain't no if fans buts about it. He has to go fight Josh Taylor. Who else is there that he could fight if he don't fight Lomachenko? Because he's had he's beaten all the tomato cans that he can beat. Where's my fucking coffee? Hold on. Yeah, there's no more tomato cans for Tank to beat. You know what I'm saying? And we keep giving him props for that. No, there's no more tomato cans. Tank has to he had to have a big fight. I mean, we could say to Devin Haney, he could wait for T.O. to come back. He could start lobbying for the Ryan Garcia fight. But if he's not fighting Josh Taylor or Lomachenko, his next fight, he's diminishing his own skills. because you only test yourself by getting better. That's how you know where you stand at on the list. And he's not standing anywhere close on the list to being great. I mean, if he knocks out Isaac Cruz, cool. He's at a point in his career where he's 27 years old, 28 years old. He's got to fight a legitimate name. A legitimate superstar. He's got to fight that name. He's got to fight that guy. It's got to be that. He can't do anything else. Make sure that's how I'm supposed to put it up there, right? Yeah, StreamYard.com. Yeah, it's up. Okay. So yeah, he's got to fight that. He's got to fight that fight. He's got to fight that person. He can't just sit back and worry about if his career's taking off or um like he can't. He has to say to Floyd what Floyd said to Bob. Like either you get me the fights that I want, or I want to buy my contract out. I want to move on. Because that Brian Custer interview probably opened his eyes up to, man, I need to fight. And I need to fight somebody fast. You feel what I'm saying? I need to fight somebody really, really fast because this is a this is where they're watching me now, and if I'm just dusting guys off, I'm not getting no real competition. What good is it? You know what I'm saying? Like Tio did just lose, but he can hang his hat that he did beat Lomachenko. And Game of Lord of the Rings said he won. He's not fully uh he's not fully sold on Tank until he takes that fight. He says Tank has to beat Lomachenko. So I'm saying that he's got to fight Lomachenko. He can't fight anybody else. It's got to be Lomachenko. Tank Davis, Lomachenko, Tank Davis, Josh Taylor. Tank, you got to win, and you will solidify yourself as the cash cow, as the big dog, as the one to beat in that sport. You have, and from that weight class, from 130 to 140, you got to beat Lomachenko. That name can get you over till we be a real pay-per-view star. Because right now you're at the cusp. You're at the cusp of being a pay-per-view star. Your numbers are right above, right before they'll pull you back down and put you on like Showtime. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're at. And they're pushing and they're pushing and they're pushing. But Tank just doesn't have the personality of the Floyds and everybody. He has the Mike Tyson personality, and they won't let him loose to say he's no dumb shit. See, whether he says some dumb shit or he's not gonna say nothing too intelligent because you can see he's trying to catch himself before he says something that may hurt, Al or Showtime or Floyd or even himself. He doesn't want to do that because he done all the dumb shit before with the grabbing up his damn baby moms. They said he hit her, the fleeing the scene of the car accident, this, that, and the third. All this not missing weight. So he has to try to look on the up and up and look better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I got this heat turning on like crazy. Yeah, hold up. Let me get right. Plus, it's smoke. You know what I'm saying? Smoke get hot in here. Okay, so he has to pull up all this extra heat. He has to pull up all this extra. Uh, how do I say he's being cautious? He's so more cautious than he should be when he should just let his words fly, just say whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit with him and Rolly, that was, you can tell the reins was off. He wasn't listening to anything. It was, he was like, I don't give a fuck. I didn't want this fight, but since y'all made it, I do want it. I just want to knock him the fuck out. And if you're gonna let me get paid for it, cool. And this fight, and when the fight got pulled, a lot of people were like, thank God, because we did not want to see that shit. Does Rolly have power? Yeah. Is he a sitting duck? Absolutely. Very little head movement. You know what I'm saying? And he's gunning for headshots. And he's not a pure boxer. He's a slugger. So he think he can outslug everybody he fights. Well, even if he fight Kambosos probably knock him out in 6 rounds because he's gonna be right there. He's not gonna move. I think Tank would have finished him in like 4 or 5 rounds. Maybe played with him a little bit. I don't know. But this is not a good. After December, what? Today's the 4th. Day the 4th or something like that. Yeah. Sunday, tomorrow, after this fight, Tank. You know what I'm saying? Strength willing. You win this fight, like I know you should. There's only 2 fights for you that puts you up there, and you gotta take that chance. It's giving Lomachenko his 3rd loss, maybe even trying to knock him out. That puts you over the hump. If you go up there and fight Josh Taylor for any one of them belts, all of them belts, that makes you the man. From 140 down, nobody can say that. So you can either go in there and use your boxing skills, footwork, and your power to try to catch Lomachenko. Don't just try to be head hunting. Try to catch him. Show your boxing skills. And you gotta catch him and put him down. Or hey. Or you gotta go up and wait, and you gotta go see Josh Taylor and take all them belts. Sorry, y'all. My producer just came in here and wrecked shop. She just woke up. But anyway, that's all he can do. He can't. There's no other tomato cans. There's the Ryan Garcia. That's for publicity. That'd be cross brand. And I just don't see Ryan fighting him. T.O. got some time to heal. Devin's fighting the same weekend as you. Why would you fight Javier Fortuna? No. No. It's Lomachenko or Josh Taylor. And those are the fights. And I don't want to see any other fight from Gervonta, the real one, Tank Davis, after he fights Isaac Cruz. I don't want to see none of that. That's the only fight I want to see. You can write it down, take a note, put a stamp on it. I don't even give a fuck. That's who he had. His only 2 fights are Josh Taylor for Undisputed, and that will put him on the map because he's already the cusp of pay-per-view star. Like, there's pay-per-view stars like Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, Canelo Alvarez. Manny just retired. And then those guys are pay-per-view stars. And then there's the guys on the cusp. Like right there. And that's Tank and Earl Spence. They're at the cusp. They're not real pay-per-view stars. They're right there. Their numbers just go over. They're like gold rappers. They're not platinum yet. They're gold. They're not platinum. So Because you're not platinum until you're a household name. And every household knows your name. That's when you become platinum. Every level of every culture and every level of culture at least knows a little bit of you. Or, you know what I'm saying? That you be talking about in a bar or at the barber shop or in a car or something. Whenever they talk about who does this, you'll be the guy they talk about. And you guys are almost there. You gold rappers. You're not platinum. And you fighting Lomachenko or fighting Josh Taylor will make you a multi-platinum rapper. Win or lose. Because fighting Josh Taylor, he's a lot taller. Well, he's taller and he's bigger than you. But we all know that you carry that power. And if you hit someone clean, they usually take a nap. Everybody ain't gonna take too many of them clean shots from Javante. And the fight with you and Lomachenko, it ain't well overdue, but it's overdue. And it's about to be damn cooked over. You know what I'm saying? About to be gonna be some spoiled meat if y'all motherfuckers don't hurry up and fight. It's like this damn Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence shit. That shit is we about to cook some meat that's almost spoiled if they ever fight. Ain't nobody gonna, and I think Bud gonna knock him the fuck out, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna say, well, why he didn't fight Earl before the accident? And then there you go. But anyway, you have to fight big names now. Your next 3 fights gotta be big names. You start with Lomachenko. I mean, unless you're gonna go fight George Kambosos, you'll be the one that get the fight. I mean, you got the promotional company and the machine behind you to steal that fight. But or if you fight Rigondeaux, you know what I'm saying? You fight Rugu, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fight somebody that's has a name and that's dangerous and people know that's dangerous. And you gotta show just how dangerous you are. Because you're becoming the hunted. And the best way to defend the hunters is stand right out in front with the chest out loud. Say it with your chest, come get it. Come get this smoke. So you think because I get the big steak and all and the girl now that I ain't hungry. Nah, homie. You gotta let them niggas know that you still pull up and be more in the heart of that shit with it. You from where the wire is. You know exactly what that's about. Or you still got that same hunger to be great. Tell them come on and get it. That's all it is. That's what I got for you today. I'll be back on later. Then I'll be back on again. And then I'll be back on again. And I'll be back on again. Flooding you with this smoke. New smoke, old smoke. Just smoke with me. Enjoy your morning, man. Have a good breakfast.